Hello everyone and welcome to Good at Voice with the Tara Sampson Voice Studio. I'm Tara Sampson. Let's talk about music. Auditions are scary and often they pop up at the last minute. So how do we make that stress a little bit more manageable? One way to do this is by building an audition book. An audition book is an essential tool for any professional in musical theater. This is a binder full of song cuts that are performance ready, meaning I could hand the music to an accompanist right now and be ready to sing it fully memorized with all of the acting beats and moments realized. A cut is simply an excerpt of a song, usually about a minute long, that shows off your skills both vocally and as an actor. It should have a clear beginning, middle, and end, and ideally shouldn't be too hard for an accompanist to sight read. This means you should steer clear of composers like Stephen Sondheim, Michael John LaChiusa, Jason Robert Brown, Adam Guettel, or anyone in that same vein, unless the audition specifically calls for it. This is just because they tend to write very complex music that is absolutely beautiful, but can be very hard to sight read if the accompanist has never heard or seen that music before. Your book should cover all the main genres and styles: Golden Age, Contemporary, Pop, Rock, Belt, Mix, Soprano, and any combination thereof. Keep in mind, a lot of musicals lately are trending to have some more pop influences. So if you're looking to do more contemporary, up-to-the-minute musicals, you want to make sure you have some straight pop songs in your book, as many auditions are calling for pop rather than musical theater songs. All of these different genres should have an up-tempo and a ballad option in your book, so you can show off both depending on the role or the show that you are auditioning for. This way, whatever audition comes up, you most likely will already have something along the same lines that you can use for the audition. This helps you to avoid scrambling to find and learn a new song as the audition approaches. My friends, a trick of the trade, it is always better to sing something that you're more familiar and comfortable with rather than something brand new if you can avoid it. This way, when your nerves kick in and maybe you're in an unfamiliar place with unfamiliar people, it's much less likely that you're going to forget a lyric or stumble. I recommend having a table of contents in your book as well, and using dividers. This not only looks more professional, but it saves you time in the room. You're able to turn directly to whatever song you're looking for, and if the auditors ask you for another song, you can quickly give them their options and the accompanist can flip right to it. If you waste time having to scramble searching through your music, it can get you flustered, and the auditors might just say never mind, which means you lost an opportunity. Always keep extra headshots and resumes in that binder. You never know when you might need them. Now, there are different schools of thought on the color of the binder. Many people recommend a simple black binder for professionalism, but I like to use it as an opportunity to show a little bit of my personality. So mine is this coral pink color. At the end of the day, my friends, you're not going to book or lose a job just because of the color of your binder. So I say, follow your heart. Your sheet music should be prepared in a way that leaves no questions for the accompanist. Keep in mind, this person is sight reading song after song after song all day long. So you want to make it as easy as possible on these incredible human beings. The only music on the page should just be the music you want played. So if you're starting halfway down a page, then I recommend placing a blank sheet of paper over the top of that and making a fresh copy so it shows exactly where to start. There's no question of starting the system above or a measure off. This same trick goes for internal cuts. If you're starting near the beginning of a song and skipping to the end, You don't want to have to make them flip through all those extra pages in the middle. You want that totally gone so they know exactly where to go, meaning their eyes just have to keep reading the music as they would read any music, even though it's not exactly how the song was originally written. Same idea for page turns, my friends. Anytime they have to turn a page is another opportunity for a slip of the hand, turning a wrong page, whatever it may be. So you want to make sure to mediate their stress by giving the accompanist as few page turns as possible. So if you only have 2 pages of music, copy them side by side. So when you open your binder, it's sheet and sheet. There's no question. You don't have to flip the page. It's all right there. You also want to be sure that any big shifts in the music are clearly marked. Is there a key change? Highlight it and point it out to the accompanist. Tempo change? Highlight it and mention it to the accompanist. Do you take a little extra time with a section that might not be indicated in the music? Tell the accompanist. Again, they are here to help you, so make their job as easy as possible so they can make your job as easy as possible. The songs in your book should not only sound amazing, but they should fit you. Work with your voice teacher and your audition coach to find songs that work well for your voice and for who you are. So work to find songs that fit your voice and your personality so the auditors can get a clear idea of who you are as a person and a performer. And most of all, my friends, have fun. They can tell if you're not totally comfortable, and having sat on the other side of the table, I can tell you all they want is for you to succeed. So if you're uncomfortable, they're uncomfortable. So if you're having fun, they're more likely to be having fun. Auditions can be scary, my friends, but if you let them, they can become a thrilling, exciting excuse to perform. And if you book a job from it, that's just an added bonus. Now, feel free to drop any questions, comments, or concerns in the comment section down below, or reach out to me directly through my website, tarasampsonvoice.com. I'd love to hear your thoughts on auditioning, audition books, maybe even binder color. All right, my friends, keep singing.